We picked these 4 male cheetah up earlier this morning, and they were very full, and I assume that they'd killed earlier this morning before we saw them. Late afternoon, as it began cooling down, they started showing signs of becoming active. There was a lot of yawning and a lot of mutual grooming, which is quite strange to see amongst coalition males like this. They normally don't show a lot of affection to each other, and an extended amount of interaction before they eventually got up and started moving off for the evening. The 4 slowly roused themselves and all set off down to a nearby pan to drink. They moved down to the water's edge and all went down to drink in the late afternoon light. Just a beautiful, beautiful scene. These 4 magnificent animals all crouched down drinking like this. It's unusual to see 4 males like this in a coalition. It looked like this coalition was comprised of 2 different age groups. One of the cheetah was quite noticeably larger than the other 3. It may have been a single male who joined 3 younger ones. They made their way eastwards, stopping occasionally to scent mark and climbing up on any rise that was available to them to survey the territory ahead of them. The terrain that we found them in today is ideally suited for cheetah. They can defend territories more easily, but by forming a coalition, forgo breeding rights to the more dominant of the males. The scent marking this afternoon was quite interesting. They tend to scent mark upwards, obviously trying to spray higher than they are to give an impression of being larger. Was only carried out by the larger male, who's obviously the more dominant, and the younger ones would walk past and smell his scent marking. These 4 cheetah continued eastwards, and unfortunately, just as the light had gone for us and we needed to head back to camp, they spotted a herd of impala across the far plain. They all paused and sat up on mounds, watching intently before setting off carefully. I'm sure just on dark they would have had a go at these impala. These males were in very good condition and in the prime of their lives. It was just a real privilege and a beautiful afternoon to spend with them.